I'm conflicted, and Drake is arguably the biggest figure in hip hop ever. And today we're going to be talking about his possible retirement in the near future. But before we do that, I had a picture of Drake somewhere in this video, so if you find it, let me know in the comments below using a timestamp for a chance to get pinned. Without further ado, here is why Drake may retire sooner than you think. By the time I upload this, it'll probably have been about a month or two since the Drake and Lil Yachty interview, where he talks about having a graceful exit, as he calls it, for his music career. He's dropped a bunch of projects recently, and I honestly think that he just needs to end on a high note. And I'm really hoping that he puts his all into his next project, or maybe next couple projects, if we get a couple more out of him. I think that he's probably going to retire within probably 2 years, and could be sooner, could be later, but he's just done so much in his career already. Even though he's still kind of young, he's like 35-ish or 36. I don't know how old he is exactly, but he's getting older, but he's also not incredibly old yet. You know, he could still be making music until he's like 50 if he really wanted to. People have done it. You know, people go on to for almost, it feels like forever. Jay-Z hasn't retired yet. I don't even think Snoop Dogg's technically completely retired. He's been having the game on lock for 20 years straight. Literally been 20 years. He has 2 #1 albums in the same year. Not once, but twice. With If You're Reading This Is Too Late and What a Time to Be Alive, as well as Honestly Nevermind and Her Loss. He also has More Life, which is the highest streamed album in 24 hours. He's helped out emotional rap. He really brought a brand new concept, or he publicized the brand new concept with the amount of putting your heart on your sleeve. He did it. He kind of paved the way for a lot of people. We wouldn't have a lot of people without that, like Juice WRLD, or majority of the emotional people who like share so much within that atmosphere would not be there without him. He's unquestionably influential. He's dropped like 12 projects now. He is record-breaking 7 singles in the top 10 from his album Scorpion. That is crazy. I think that beat the Beatles, which had 5 previously, which is actually insane. You know, the Beatles, I think they had like a 30-year run or something. They definitely had a run. Drake had a 20-year run, and it's still going on. Which brings me to our next point. All right. Bro, you're old! Alright, bro? You have a child. You have money. He doesn't need to be here anymore. Like, he literally did his time. You are a gremlin. Why? How are you still doing this? Drake, if you're watching this, which I know you are, because I have 500 subscribers, and that's everybody on earth, pretty much, minus a couple people. But how is this happening? Why is this man going? He's been on top for a minute, bro. He really does not need to continue to drop music. And I really agree with what he said on his graceful retirement. Why would you not retire? You know, he's fed the game for so long. He has iconic verses everywhere, and honestly, the more he goes on, the worse it could be. Why would you want to ruin your legacy? Like, he's not to the point where he's like making like completely like ruining his legacy music yet, but like, I wouldn't want to risk it, you know. Why would you, when you could end on a almost like a beautiful catalog without having too much like people looking at you being like, yo, that was crazy that you did that. Like the Eminem effect, you know. Eminem is undoubtedly influential, but I feel like as of lately, he has been not really contributing that much influence as much as he used to, you know. Drake is in the same boat if he keeps doing this for like another 30 years. He needs to continue, like, because he's been known for writing trends, and if he continues to do that until he's like 50 years old, like, have you seen those like 50-year-old dudes who dress like a teenager, like they try to like follow all the trends? Like, they look a little bit silly. We don't want Drake to do that. We don't want Drake. At least I don't want Drake to be embarrassing himself like that. I hope that he retires. I hope he gets the flowers that he deserves, and I'm completely okay with his retirement sometime soon, as well as it could be by the next album. It could be by the next album. I'm alright with that. He could have his graceful exit. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below for a chance to get pinned. You could get pinned twice if you found the Drake in this video and that. But that's all I really want to say. I love you all very much. Thank you for the support as of recently. I'm Conflicted, and I'm out. Peace.